Welcome to Daily Gossip. You will get daily Hollywood updates here, so remember to subscribe for the latest videos. The entertainment world lit up with a mix of shock, excitement, and awe when a fresh set of Lindsay Lohan photos emerged, sending waves across social media and sparking a global conversation. Once known as the ultimate teen queen of the early 2000s, Lindsay has gone through every chapter a celebrity career can hold: meteoric rise, public turbulence, personal reinvention, and now a powerful, jaw-dropping resurgence that has the internet buzzing. These new photos are unlike anything we've seen from her in years. Dressed in a figure-hugging ensemble that accentuated every curve, Lindsay stepped into the spotlight with a poise and confidence that commanded attention. The outfit itself was a masterstroke of celebrity fashion, a bold yet elegant statement piece that seemed to tell the world she was not only back but thriving. Her hair, styled and glossy, cascading waves, framed her face in a way that highlighted the striking features that made her an icon: the unmistakable green eyes, the perfect blend of glamour and edge in her expression, and that magnetic presence that has kept fans captivated for decades. The lighting in the shoot, golden and rich, cast her in an ethereal glow that elevated the images beyond simple celebrity snapshots. This was high fashion, this was star power, and this was a moment. Within hours, the photos trended across Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, with fans calling her look iconic, flawless, and the Lindsay comeback we've all been waiting for. Entertainment outlets rushed to publish think pieces on her transformation, pointing to her recent film roles, growing public appearances, and a refined sense of personal style as signs of a new era in her career. This wasn't just about her physical appearance, it was about the story behind it. After years of being scrutinized for her personal life, Lindsay has emerged with a quiet strength, radiating self-assurance in a way that feels both hard-won and completely natural. The fashion world is taking notice too, with whispers that luxury brands are eyeing her for upcoming campaigns, recognizing the unique blend of nostalgia and modern glamour she brings. Whether this moment was a planned media masterstroke or a genuine reflection of her current state of mind, one thing is clear: Lindsay Lohan has reclaimed her place in the cultural spotlight, and she's doing it on her own terms. These images are not just photographs. They are a declaration, a visual statement of survival, reinvention, and the magnetic pull of true star quality. And as the internet continues to obsess over every detail, from her accessories to the exact shade of her lipstick, one thing is certain: this is Lindsay at her most powerful, and she isn't slowing down anytime soon. What makes these new photos of Lindsay Lohan so captivating isn't just the sheer visual impact, it's the narrative they represent. For years, Lindsay's story has been one of the most watched, dissected, and discussed in Hollywood. From her unforgettable early roles in The Parent Trap, Freaky Friday, and the cult classic Mean Girls, to the relentless tabloid coverage of her personal struggles, she's lived a life in the public eye that very few could endure. And yet, here she stands, more confident and radiant than ever, reclaiming the spotlight not as a figure of controversy, but as an emblem of resilience and reinvention. In these photos, every detail feels intentional: the outfit, the setting, the way she meets the camera's gaze with an expression that blends warmth and unapologetic self-assurance. There's no trace of the uncertainty or vulnerability that once seemed to shadow her public appearances. Instead, she exudes the quiet authority of someone who has faced the storm, learned from it, and emerged stronger on the other side. Social media has been ablaze with side-by-side comparisons of her past and present, with fans marveling at how she's not just back, but evolving into a version of herself that's even more magnetic than before. Influencers and fashion bloggers have broken down the elements of her look, praising her choice of color palette, the impeccable tailoring of her outfit, and the effortless glamour that only comes from lived experience. Entertainment columnists have noted that this moment feels like the culmination of a long and deliberate transformation, one that has been unfolding quietly, away from the chaos of constant media scrutiny. For years, Lindsay kept a lower profile, choosing selective public appearances and carefully curated projects. Now, It's as if she's stepping back into the light with the confidence of someone who knows exactly who she is and what she wants her narrative to be. The location of the shoot also adds to the intrigue. Set against an upscale urban backdrop, the photos convey a sense of modern sophistication, blending Hollywood glam with cosmopolitan edge. It's a reminder that Lindsay's appeal has always been her ability to straddle worlds. She can be the girl next door, the high-fashion muse, the complex on-screen character, and the headline-making star, all at once. Behind the scenes, there are whispers that these images may be tied to a forthcoming high-profile project, possibly a major film release or a brand collaboration, that could solidify this new chapter in her career. Whether that's true or not, the photos alone have already accomplished something significant. They've reframed Lindsay in the public eye, shifting the focus from her past to her present and future. Fans, many of whom have been with her since the early 2000s, have been vocal in their support, flooding her social media with messages of admiration, encouragement, and celebration. Even fellow celebrities have joined the conversation, with some posting about how inspired they are by her transformation. In an industry that often demands perfection while exploiting vulnerability, Lindsay's ability to step forward with such authenticity is nothing short of remarkable. She's not hiding behind overproduced imagery or chasing trends. She's setting her own standard, one that blends maturity, beauty, and individuality. Of course, the renewed attention hasn't come without its share of detractors. As with any high-profile celebrity moment, there are those who have tried to frame the images through a lens of skepticism or criticism. But if there's one thing Lindsay has proven, it's that she no longer allows negativity to dictate her story. Her focus appears to be entirely on her work, her personal happiness, and her connection with fans who truly understand and appreciate her journey. As this moment continues to ripple through Hollywood and beyond, it's clear that Lindsay Lohan's new photos are more than a fleeting viral trend. They're a declaration of arrival, a message that she's not just surviving but thriving. Whether she's walking into a movie premiere, stepping onto a fashion runway, or simply enjoying life on her own terms, she carries herself with a grace and confidence that comes only from knowing your own worth. This is not the Lindsay of tabloid headlines past. This is the Lindsay of the future, a star in full command of her image, her career, and her destiny. And as daily gossip continues to follow her journey, one thing is certain: this is just the beginning of a new era, and we'll be here to capture every glamorous, jaw-dropping, and unforgettable moment along the way.